What up, Alex? Happy Friday, yo. We made it. We made it through another week. Very nice. Very nice. How are y'all doing, man? How are you doing tonight? All right. I'm going to try to zoom through this today as well. Promise I was going to take the kid out to dinner. So we're going to try to get that done. But we'll start with our patented typing test. You can't hear me, right? Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Oops. Oh, on the phone for sure, man. For sure. My bad. Well, we got a little warm up in. We're gonna jump right into this shit. Man, I've been waiting for this bad boy for a minute. This is actually the same. I believe this is the same person that makes cases that we're going to be using for the Corsa comm. So let's start with the extras and accessories. Make sure I got everything I need. Data board, Geon feet, some K-screw extras it looks like. We got a hot swap PCB, 2 hot swap PCBs. Oh, it's a hot swap build today. Okay. I thought I did a solder. I guess solder was not an option. I don't even remember. Oh, actually, I bought this spot from somebody. That's what it was. And now I remember. Okay, cool. Much quicker build then. This is a brand new board. This was just delivered this week, along with one other dub board. Well, dub adjacent board, I should say. But yeah, this filled just this week. This is the BunnyGirl65. So this is themed after a character from an anime series called Rascal Dreams of Bunny Girl Senpai. It's a weird ass name, but it's a good show. I think the kit price for this guy was like $400, something like that. I want to say it's one of the more affordable boards that they've made, or I would say in the budget class. But man, there's quality here. Like, the finish of this anno is great. The steel, the engraving, you can see that it's like nice and dark. The laser, it's got a real good heft to it, and it's got this beautiful little design. A lot of attention to detail, little touches for the character. Yeah, brushed stainless steel weight. Very, very cool little board. I know Alan was worried a little bit about the quality, but I'm seeing, the finish is great, I think. Especially for the price point. I mean, we've seen some boards recently that I think this thing demolishes. And for a significantly lower price. Theming is perfect too, I think, for this character. Trav would hate it. Absolutely. Yeah. That's a fucking given, man. That is absolutely a given. Okay, let's start with... Let me disassemble this guy first, and then we'll deal with the PCB. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, those are some deep freaking screws. Hopefully I got something I can get in there. I think I do. Shoot. Do I? I don't understand the blocker hate. Dude, I don't get it either. I don't get it either, man. I love blockers, personally. I think it adds character to the board. Maybe if you have a thing with symmetry or whatever, you know, and it pisses you off. I don't know. But personally, it doesn't bug me. Like, not even a little bit. All right, let me see if one of these will work. Well, if I have the screwdriver for it, shit. I think this is the right size. Let me see if I can find my screwdriver, though. Yeah, that's why I love the Tosaka. I think Tosaka is one of my favorite blockers for sure, and it's LED. This one is actually perfect for the character, right? That's like a hair accessory that she wears, so it's pretty iconic. Like if you know the show, you'll recognize her right away. There we go. It's a very interesting show. So it's sort of what they call it's called a slice of life anime, right? Where it kind of replicates what real life would be like in Japan in this case. But it has a touch of like sci-fi fantasy. It takes place in like a high school, and it's basically about this thing the protagonist is experiencing. Not just the protagonist, but people in this town are experiencing this phenomenon called like adolescent syndrome. So like weird things start happening to people. People start losing memories about them. They start seeing ghosts, that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. It's a really cool take, I think. For me, it was like the first... Is it the first? It's one of the first, like, real, true slice of life animes I've watched. Usually I like the action stuff, right? I like fight scenes, action, you know. I'm basic. So this threw me out of my element. It has, like, a really deep story. Really touching moments and stuff. There's the first season, then there's like a couple of movies, and then there's the second season just came out. But it's definitely worth a watch, I would say. It's just, especially if you're like, if what turns you off about anime is like you don't like all the fighting and all that, you know, the typical Dragon Ball Z type stuff. It's very different from that. Very different pacing. Really likable characters. You need an anime that's nothing but fighting? Dude, there's so many. There's so many. I feel like that's the bread and butter. Shonen. Shonen is the genre you'd be interested in. That's just like powering up and fighting the next dude. And that dude's stronger. And then you power up again and you fight the next dude, and that's the whole thing. If there's a story, it's strung along there, but it's mostly about the fighting and the action. So this is an O-ring gasket mount keyboard. Looks like it's already pre-installed. Sick. So I don't have to do much here, other than take this weight off and put in the daughter board. Do I even have to take off the weight? I guess I should. Well, no, I don't need to. Never mind. There's a channel, but it's blocked, so that's interesting. I wonder why that's the case. But yeah, even the plate, right on theme. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. I remember those. I remember having to wait every Saturday to watch it on like Sony TV or whatever random channel was airing it. And it would just be an episode of like Goku screaming, powering up for a whole episode, like 3 episodes in a row. And you're just like, all right, dude, all the build up. But it was worth it when it finally popped off, right? Oh shit, thought that was attached.
In here.
Okay, so that was hardware for this guy. If you want to watch a show that's basically Dragon Ball Z on steroids, then I would recommend One Piece. One Piece is forever long. It's like the longest, it has to be the longest running anime of all time. Or just manga. It's like thousands of episodes. I think they're like 2,000 or something like that, I want to say. But it's nuts because like every single character ever has something to do with the story, and like every side character's story is fleshed out. I don't even have the patience to do it, like to watch that. Yep, exactly, dude. Exactly. You know the struggle. None of this abridged stuff. Now they have like they remade the series, right? It's Dragon Ball Z Kai, so they cut out all that stuff, and they censored some things, and they sped it up. Like these kids won't understand having to wait a whole week just for another episode of Goku screaming. What in the song choice? This is very atypical. GODSSON stream choice. I gotta fix this. I don't know what the hell we're listening to right now. Not that I have anything against country. It's just I don't think I'm in a country mood. Dude, why is this not going? Try a smaller one. All right, that's not gonna work. Let's try my other screwdriver. Yeah, early. I'm gonna go take the kiddos out for dinner and the wife. Chill a little bit, pack. We gotta head out for my cousin's funeral this weekend, so just wanted to spend some time with the family. It's all good, man. You don't gotta apologize. I think I'm in a better place with it. I mean, I didn't really do a good job of explaining the circumstances around his death were kind of shocking, I guess. So that was the thing I think I was struggling with the most. Not that death is easier, in any way. It was just it was a hard pill to swallow, I guess. Where? Give me one sec. I'll grab these tweezers. The giant hands are struggling to hold these damn screws right now. There we go. Were you and DZ able to figure out the PCB? I wasn't keeping up. I'm not gonna lie, that price when I saw that price on Alibaba, I was kind of tempted. $200 is not at all bad. Like for a 356 clone. God damn it. Matt, what up, fam? Happy Friday, bro. We made it. We made it to the finish line. Okay. Do I leave this unplugged for now? Where do I go in? Bro, I don't know. This music is killing me. I gotta change this. There we go. Okay, I should test this PCB real quick before I get too far. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I just threw some random shit on, and random is what I got. New Music Friday. Yeah, never click in that playlist again. Should we do... Let's do this. I'm going back. There we go. Back to the hippity hip hop that you guys know and love me for, right? Alex's favorite music. Oh, I mean, Trav's favorite music. Sorry, I was trying to troll. Dude, I'm so excited about Corsa. I really hope the wait is done quickly. They're moving fast, so hopefully we don't have to wait too much longer. This PCB is clean as well, man. Look at this thing. There we go. Oh, thank God this actually fits. I don't know if I should do rebuilds or lube. Rebuilds of... What are you trying to rebuild? Dude, I just lubed so many switches. Oh my God. I still have more to do. I think I just ordered some more hyperglides. Yo, Swag Keys has hyperglide blacks, 5-pin blacks, and 3-pin reds for like $2 for 10. So I think, and the shipping is like $20 to $30, but it still worked out being cheaper than like getting it from like Divinity. And they had browns and stuff as well. It was pretty fire price. I don't know if it's on sale or if it's always that price, but I just bought some yesterday. BG65 is paired. I think I gotta grab the file for this. Let me double check. Awawina. Where did Awawina post this? Project chat, maybe. Support. Dude, I can never find the support channel. I feel like it's hidden. Where the hell is support? Where the hell is support? Project chat? Nope. Oh, resources is right at the top. Dumbass. Okay, BunnyGirl65. Here we go. Via compatible JSON. Go ahead and load this up. There we go. Okay. We have stuff. We have stuff working. This is easier to do from the back. What the fuck is this thing doing? Okay. Bro, this is not... What is this thing doing? There we go. Oh, crap. Not the sounds. Not the sounds! Okay. Sweet. Good enough for me. Okay. Set that aside. I'm gonna get tariffed. I don't know, man. I haven't gotten tariffed yet. Knock on wood. Hopefully not. You can rebuild a Cloudline Corsa and generic drop it only. You gotta say unicorn style board. That's what everybody keeps posting it as. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this how they get around the Calam rule on Mech Market? Unikeys has Hyperglide Blacks. Dude, I swear I looked and they were out of them. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. I'll take a look in a sec though. Okay. Loki, I think I can get away with. Wait. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with APs. Make it easy. You know what? I think I might actually have some. Make it even easier. I think I might already have some ready to go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at God. The one benefit to selling all these boards. I'm salvaging my fucking my stabs. We're cheating today, guys. Whatever we can to speed this up. These are not Ryan stabs. I need to order some stabs. I actually just DM'd him to see if he'll sell me some. I am curious to try them out. These are some of my old TXAPs. So these are like my barely lubed APs. Is that everything? I think it is, right? Because this is split right shift, I believe. Oh, I guess not. Oh, wait, is it backwards? It's backwards. Yep. Bet. How are all y'all so bad? Hey, mine sound good, so I don't give a fuck. They sound good to me, and that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Oh, damn, I need this plate. And in my defense, overloop stabs. Is that also pulling our GODSSON now? In my defense, everything I read said you're supposed to overloop cherries. And every person that's been on here has told me to overloop them. I try to loop them up until just before they feel sticky. At least for cherry stabs. Actually, I should test these stabs first, huh? Before I start plugging things in. Yeah, I know they're overlubed when they start feeling sticky, or when the actual key sticks, right? When the stab won't come back up. That's usually when I've gone too far, and I'll use a syringe to extract some out, which has been pretty effective, at least with 205. We're going to be extra basic on our build. We're going super themed. We're going to do Blurple, because this board was basically made for Blurple. Alan, what up, fam? These are the MX2A blacks that I just modded. So these are Geon 18 millimeter 55 gram springs, and then just lubed with 205 G0 very lightly on the stem, and that's about it. I did ultrasonic clean them because they came pre-lubed. And that's it. That's it. I shall hide in the bathroom. Oh, you're at work, bro, for sure. Appreciate you joining, dude. This should be pretty quick. I mean, it is a hot swap build. I actually did get some grave shift springs. I forgot I had them. Otherwise, I would have used them in this. But I might spring swap my my Brixies to use them. So. All right. I don't want to hear any bitching later, so you guys are gonna give me the thumbs up, thumbs down on this. All right. Slowy, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Definitely needed that break. This is a temporary stream too. I'm not going to be doing any marathon streams anytime soon, so. Sounds good to me. It is a gasket mount, so I guess we'll see. I mean, the O-ring gasket mount, so I guess we can always try a BCP if it sounds too thin on spacebar. We got thumbs up. No complaining about my stabs later. Okay, you guys can complain all you want. It wouldn't be a GODSSON stream without some complaining, right? How's your evening going, Slowy? You guys got anything fun planned for this weekend? It's okay. Okay is better than bad. Just rebuilt your Fukuro. Found something to do? For sure. What'd you rebuild it with? The plate is a little bit bent, but we're gonna make it work. See if I can straighten it out. There we go. MX oranges on PP. Nice. Ooh. Did you mod the oranges? Do you think your oranges sound different than blacks? Because Matt swears they sound different, but I can't tell. On gears. They are higher pitch and more full. Maybe I do got on gears, dude. To be fair, what did I use them in? I'm trying to remember what I put them in. I put them in, well, it doesn't count because I put them in the freaking, the Noxery Vulcan Pro, and that just like completely changes the sound. Did I put them in the first duality build? Maybe I did. I built too many boards. I can't remember anymore, man. Come on. Low-key, I feel like GHV4 also changes the pitch of it a little bit more. Somebody needs to like ask Cherry if there's an actual difference other than spring weight. Honestly, I feel like you don't need to break in MX2As at all, period. They feel low-key lightly broken in as they are. I guess that just depends on how much scratch you like. But compared to like a Hyperglide, these are much smoother, just stock. Oops. Let me fix this spray. You can see the film kind of popped out on this guy. Oh, smacked myself in the head. Yeah, it makes it more tame. Absolutely. They are diamond polished stock. I've heard that, but then I don't see it anywhere, like on the site. I've heard that though, from other people as well. To be honest though, their documentation sucks. Oh yeah, doing a custom comp from Ricky the Go. Yo! That's sick. What are you doing, like a 101? Or are you doing a comm of one of his boards? Shout out to the homie Kev. One of one. Running a small group by somebody asking work with DDS for Proto. Nice. Very sick, dude. How small of a GB are you trying to run? Send us the deets. You know, we got a bunch of Rukia fans, super fans in our server, or in this community, I should say. Five units off cap. Is it a TKO? Yeah, that's the bare minimum I think they're taking right now. Sick. Yeah, please share the details if you want. If you're looking for some people to join. What's the theme? Not like debating on two. Oh, okay, so you're between two different themes right now. Is it like weeb, K-pop, something in that domain? I'm assuming. We need a Rukia K-pop Demon Hunter board. Who's putting out the first EJ board? Shit. Weeb? Nice. Matt's favorite boards. And Alex's favorite boards. The Gooner 69? Are we going to run? Yeah. Would be such a dope meme board, though, honestly. Hi, buddy. Where's your mama? Can you go get her?
Huh?
Can you go get her?
No, but I want to go up there.
Okay, go up there. You need to? I'll be right back. Hang on, I gotta take my kid upstairs. BRB. My bad, my bad. Love me a nice hentai board. The tentacle TKL. Alan, if you're listening, dude, you already know what the next project needs to be. Bro, you did his kid. As much as I want to sometimes. Nah. I love my monkeys. Tentacle keyless. Keyless. Matt, did you get the shipping notification for your Tosaka? I don't know. I haven't been following up the project chat. I don't know if those are have been filled yet. You trying to cook something up? Need a TKL with 20 mounting points. 20? The fuck? Why so many mounting points? Just fucking make the make the plate integrated with the top case. At that point, shit. Did I give him my email? No, actually, I didn't give him your email or your address, so it's coming here. That was a joke. I stole your board. Ha 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 ha. Like stiff. Exit scammed, along with your courses, guys. Right. Sick. I forgot to put the feet on. These Geon feet. I guess I put them on after I assemble it. I gotta remember that. All right. Just realizing there's a... Is this optional? Alan, you still here? Does it support an option? Oh, no, there's already one in there. Oh, okay. He already pre-installed all this stuff. Look at that. Look at that. All you got to do is slap this thing together. It's ready to go. Oh, it does shit. I fucking put a switch here. I'm not paying attention. No, these are MX2A blacks. That I got from OmniType a while back. They are decently scratchy though. I was testing them out earlier. Surprised by how scratchy they were. I love the simplicity of this board though, man. 4 screws, let's freaking go. Take that all day. Oh shit, take that all the way to the bank. My HG blacks aren't here yet, unfortunately. You used to like hyperglides until you got MX2s and pre-tools? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if you're going for scratch, then pre-tools make a ton of sense. Or even just retools. And then if you want to be lazy and not break your shit in, then MX2As are great. you should do Pretels and Vince in tow. Aueno only uses Hyperglides, and I feel like his boards, the sound tests he's been posting for Morgan and for Tasaka, they sound fire. The Proto sounds awesome, and feels really cool. So the whole reason I wanted to get Hyperglides was because of that build. For some reason, lost all the screws for my cloud line. Oh my god, that sucks, man. Hit up Justin. I'm sure he's got replacements. The dude's super cool. Yeah, Justin's a really nice guy. Vincent's pretels are on the thinner side. Yeah, Matt, do you want it to be super scratchy? Or are you trying to go for that like primo feel? Like broken in ones? Kind of like the messy ones. I'm doing Vincent the Corsa. Nice. Okay, I don't want to over tighten these. Just make sure we're good. The Cosmic switches? You can. Hey, those are some really nice switches, dude. And these little Geon feet. Pop these guys in. I'll show this dude off one more time after I get these keycaps on. It's a really pretty board, man, honestly. Simple, but really pretty. And affordable. I love this color. All right. Bam, bam, bam. Let's get these guys on while we can. Fire. All popped out. God damn it. APs. How'd that pop out? You broke your pre-tools. Oh, you broke you broke your pre-tools in 400,000 actuations. They're still scratchy. Yeah, that's how it goes, man. You might do deepings. Ooh, I really need to give deepings another shot after. I mean, I gotta spring swap them. I think that's what I really got to do. Let me just check this kit. I haven't ever looked at this full kit to see what we got going on in here. I'm gonna need this. Okay. Where's our FN? And our baby shift. Cool. YTX and no trade this time, just because I wanted to save time. And I'm traumatized. And I'm traumatized after getting dragged in my server. Deepings have way too much leaf wrench. Yeah, that was the problem I had, but I think it's the springs, honestly, dude. The springs are just not good in deepings. Cream stemmed Vince. Ooh. That actually sounds super interesting. Not worth it for the price. agree. I think that's my problem with GODSSON switches in general. I just feel like they're way overpriced. Like, I want to try the lanes out just because they sound interesting, right? But at the same time, they're just trying to emulate Browns. So why are you gonna pay like 3 times the price of a Brown to emulate a Brown? I don't get that. Just leave the Vince alone. Yeah. Def. Leave the Vince alone. Oops. Ryan Dolch. Another note, Vince have a brighter sound and pre-tooled housings have a deeper tone. Ooh. I'm trying to think back to see if I've noticed the difference. I haven't tried anything stock enough to really know. Like everything I've gotten has been so heavily modded that whatever variance would have existed just off of the, why is this shit crooked? There we go. Whatever variance I would have noticed is just gets washed away by modding. All right, I feel like I'm slower at this. I'm trying to use AUN's technique and I'm just failing. Yeah, I need to get some pre-tools. Gotta hit up Geeb. I don't need to. I want to get some pre-tools. Let's put it that way. There it is. Simple but beautiful. We got our bunny girl senpai popping off on that rear weight. Let's give it a whirl, yeah? Yeah, the dual tone is really cool. Matches the plate, if you can see it shining through there. Right on theme for the character. Let's give this a quick sound test. There we go. All right. Make sure this is turned up. And again, these are MX2A blacks. We can just do this. That should be accurate. There we go. That's a great question. I actually don't know. So this is a GODSSON style F1.8X mount system, right? So it's a cut O-ring that's placed in between the leaf springs on both sides of the plate. So it's different than a standard O-ring mount. But I can ask Alan. I don't know. Actually, let me take a look. It might be in the Discord project. Let's see. They are 70A NBR O-ring strips. And we'll go for a little bit longer and try this overhead sound. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it sounds great, in my opinion. You guys hearing anything stand out on your end? Nice, even, clean sound. Yeah, there is going to be some extras going on sale soonish. I don't know when he's going to make the announcement, but I think there's one A stock, and then a few B stocks and some C stocks. The C stocks are going to be stupid cheap from what I saw. I think he said like $150 or something crazy like that. So the ad's keeping you out. Oh man, did you miss the whole typing test? I can do it again. I can do it again. He did just put out the play files, I think. So you should be able to... It does. Nice and poppy. Yeah, it's a dirt cheap, whatever it is. I don't even know if it's 150. I just saw him talking about it in one of the chats, but I don't remember where. Okay, yeah, let me do another one for you slowly so you can hear it. No problemo. God. Whoops. Yeah. Sounds. Oh, what the hell? What just happened there? Sounds awesome to me, man. Sounds very close to what it sounds like IRL. One more angle for you. How would I rate it in my top 65s? Man, that's tough. Because the one factor I have to consider here is price. This is a lot cheaper than basically every other 65 that I would put in my top. Compared to Morgan, to Tosaka, Tosaka takes the cake, right? I mean, it's also like a damn near $700 keyboard. It's almost double the price of this thing. I think this is. Let me pull up the kit pricing for you guys real fast. I don't want to say the wrong thing. The pricing for this kit was $350. $350 freaking dollars. And it came with everything you saw, right? It came with a hot swap PCB, an aluminum plate. It comes with the 70A O-ring strips, carrying case, all the other touches, the Waifu Works touches. Dude, for $350, this is a very, very, very nice freaking 65. I think it sounds phenomenal. It sounds really clean. If you guys like the F18X mount, right, and you like the way the F18X sounds, it's that in a smaller form factor, right? The way it looks for me, I'm obviously a huge fan of the show, so it hits that mark for me as well. Dude, it shoots up the list quite a bit just because of how stupid cheap it is. Yes, it does. It does. I mean, aesthetics. Dude, because internal weights aren't the things that make boards sound good. It's not a standalone thing. It can add to the sound for sure. But this thing's got a good amount of heft to it. Hang on, let's see how much this thing weighs in general with the rear weight. That's a common misconception. People think it needs a huge internal weight to sound good. That might be true of top mount, I guess, if you're relying very heavily on that. Come on. What are we looking at? So fully built, 3 pounds, 11.6 ounces. Yeah, it doesn't have an inner weight, right? It's kind of like a through weight. So the weight is there. It's definitely a massive weight. It's definitely not a 1 pound keyboard, right? But here, let me pull out toe. We can compare them. I think this is the only other 65, other than like the GSKs. The ones I can compare to in recent memory, right, are like the GAF 910. The GAF 910 has a much deeper tone, right, because that's what you're going for with that. This has a very clear, like, you know, textbook gasket sound to it, which I'm a huge fan of. Here's the Tosaka, right? So the Tosaka, I want to say, how much was this guy? Let's take a look. Yeah, this one started at $550 plus shipping, right? So $200 cheaper for the Bunny Girl. But this also sounds phenomenal. And this is a standard gasket, pour-on gasket mount. We're just going to do it without an actual type test. Oh, I can plug it in, it's fine. Yeah, very, very, very tough to beat toe for me, right? You guys know that's my favorite 65. That's one of my favorite keyboards, period. But I think this thing is punching way, 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 way above its weight class at the price point it's in. Nice poppy spacebar, nice even tone. You guys saw me assemble that in like what, 45 minutes or something? A lot more like the Kaku. Yeah, the gasket mount. This guy's the Morgan. I mean, sorry, the Tosaka. Yeah, this is the keyboard that literally killed Kahakus for me, right? I just couldn't look at them the same after I used that. Can I do a Yahalo test? Yeah, sure. Yahalo or Snow? Well, I can do both. It's the same board. It's just different colorways. But you guys can hear 2 different builds. We're gonna pull out the whole Waifu Works collection. This always happens. Whenever we're reviewing one, we pull everything out. Okay, so this is the Yahalo, which I can show off real fast. This is a variant to the Snow 60. This was done sort of to commemorate a successful group buy. Tap on the GSK. The GSK, I can tap on it, yeah, for sure. I don't know if I finished fixing it, but we can do that. We can do that. Okay, so this is BCPs. And this is also just a standard top mount from what I remember. Wait, is it even? I might be lying to you guys. Hang on real fast. Completed projects, Snow 60. I built these things I didn't build the Yahalo, but I built the Snow 60 forever ago. I really don't remember what this was. Snow 60 was a... Oh my god, where the hell? So many updates. Top mount, yeah, so standard top mount. You're good, bro. I figured. And this is the same board, basically. This is the Snow 60, the original version. This is built with the pre-tool blacks that I used in the Duality, the last build I just did from Cube. So these are Tribosis lubed blacks. What are 3203? Pre-tools. I've got every dub board. I literally had every single dub board. Now I'm just keeping Awareness boards specifically. I did sell the cosplay. I'm trying to sell the Evergarden. Not even because there's anything wrong with them. It's just I have too many boards, and the permanent boards. I can only keep so many, man. I can only keep so many. Let me go grab the GSK for you, Alex. Alrighty, here's the GSK 910. I like the unique colors. I know, man. That's what makes me love the Waifu Works boards. They're always themed so perfectly, and he definitely goes above and beyond for color choices. What did I build these with? Let me take a look. I don't even remember what the hell I have in here. Oh, so these are Nixies. I believe these are messy Nixies too. So these are this one, the pre-tool swaps. Wait, am I lying? I'm lying. These are just regular Nixies. These are my Nixies. These are Nixies with TXAP XL springs. Aluminum plate. Wait. Yes, aluminum plate. And this is top mount. Awesome sounding keyboard too. Looks awesome. But man, this was $1,000, I want to say, versus $350. Aftermarket. I don't know what the raffle price was for these. I'm gonna assume like 600-ish bucks. Yeah, I think this thing sounds so good, dude. Honestly, sounds really, 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 really nice. Damn, that's tough. I guess for the 65 rankings that I've got, based on boards that I currently have, my top three is probably Morgan. Damn it, why do I keep calling it Morgan? I need to sleep, guys. I need sleep. That's what I need to do. I need to go to sleep so I can actually think. number one is definitely Tosaka. Forever 65 and Bunny Girl are probably 2 and 3. I don't know which one is which though. I got to spend some time using them so that I can figure out exactly where I rank them. I really do love the Forever 65 quite a bit, especially because I've got that Nixie on palm build. But I'm really enjoying this. I really like this. I think this thing sounds excellent, especially in person. I'm also kind of impressed. Like I feel like I finally nailed these switches for once. These are MX2As, but they got a really nice amount of scratch. I went super light on the lube, and I feel like it just sounds good. I did see a comment somewhere. I forgot to comment on it. That someone didn't like the way the AP sound. I can't hear it. I don't know. Do you guys hear anything? Let me know if you guys hear anything specific to the stabs. I don't hear any ticking or a real rattle. On MX2, I only lube where the stem slides on the rail. Yeah, exactly. I do that. I mean, I was doing the back of the leaf, but I was like super light on the lube all around in general. But yeah, I do the stem slides, and then I do the little arms. But yeah, I only do the back of the leaf. I don't even do the leaf. And I think they sound great. They still feel a little scratchy. Not quite as scratchy, obviously, as these guys, but it's pretty close. These are hyperglides. I would say these basically just feel like 200 to maybe 300K actuated hyperglides. Lightly broken in. Dude, yeah, holy crap. This board is super impressive. You know what's funny is Alan was downplaying the shit out of this board. He told me this is one of his favorite designs he's done, but in terms of sound, he's like, yeah, you know, it sounds okay. It's like, he was just being super like, you know, how he is. Downplaying the shit out of it. I hope you're still here and you're listening to this. This thing sounds fucking amazing, man. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds really good. Too fucking humble. I mean, there's actually a surprising amount of depth to it too for a gasket mount. It's a little deeper than the Poron gasket mount. Yeah, like a noticeable depth is added here. I might actually prefer. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait before I put my foot in my mouth. Yeah, but guys, snag it, dude. I can't recommend this board enough. $350, dude. And if you get a B stock or a C stock, you can get it potentially even cheaper than that, right? I think it's definitely a steal at that price. Sell your fucking Parabolica, dude. Sell your Calamcorn. Do that. You shouldn't have bought that thing. I'm curious if Tuesday would be like the Tuesday mods would look better on here, where they would match this kind of lilac color, whatever this is. I don't know if this is lilac. This is a deep purple. Yeah, this thing's sick, man. Very cool. It's your only HHKB MX60? Fair enough. But if you're going to do HHKB, you might as well do EC, dude. Just trade me for it, bro. You know, I'll hook you up with the homie discount. The deep homie discount. You have a Pro 2, but you're not a huge fan of it. Did you mod it? Core for Vulcan, damn, bro. Throw in a couple more things, at least. Sheesh. Trying to freaking rob me over here? Hey, wait, a 10 out of 10, bro. I'm very impressed. Super happy with this keyboard. That was such a fast build. Holy shit. Vulcan for a hug. There you go. Too many keeper boards, guys. Too many keeper boards. What am I going to do? Oh, while I'm here, let's show off some other stuff real quick, right? Show off the next build whenever I can get to it, hopefully. My son is losing his crap out there. I don't know what he's doing. But I'm actually super stoked, super stoked about this board, which actually looks really crazy in person. This is the Heartbreak TKO from Static Archives. I know, that's my son. That's his only way of communicating is to just scream at the top of his lungs. Yeah, it looks awesome, man. Feels great. DDS quality. You already know what keycaps I got for this. Didn't I show you them? I got Keyboarding Co. I got them specifically for this board. It was actually themed around that set. Only problem is I don't have a PCB that works for this yet. I can try, I guess, Dremeling this one, but Flying from McLovin is planning on sending me a prototype for it. I think the cutouts are wrong, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to Dremel this to get it to work if I'm gonna get it to work at all. Which I don't really want to do. I don't know. The wafflings are on their way, so we'll see. Maybe. But I don't think so, because this uses standard plate cutouts for the screwless design. But man, it's a cool looking board. This is called the Heartbreak TKL by Static Archive, designed by Armani. Just a clean, simple design. It's inspired by Jordans and 808s and Heartbreak, the album. Very sick board, man. Hopefully I get that PCB soon. But all right, that's all I got for you guys today, man. I gotta wrap it up a little early. Take these monsters out for some dinner. Get packed up for my flight tomorrow, and then hopefully be back to it on Monday. Appreciate you guys being here, as usual. Yo, Kev, appreciate it. Oh, man, thank you. Welcome to the fam. We'll do. Hopefully you guys have a good weekend. I'm sorry I'm exhausted. It's been a rough week. But I'll catch you next week, guys. GG.